on this magical Monday. Did you bring your jazz hands? Because did you see what I just did? This is magical. Like poof, magical. And then your Monday, take your opposable thumb, put 1, 2, 3 fingers over, and give it a little circle. That's right. Well, I am so happy that you joined us for magical Monday Miss Kim story time. So let's go ahead and say hello and wish all of our friends a magical Monday. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Magical Monday, grown-ups. It's so magical to see you, kiddos. We're so happy you joined us, readers. We're glad you came to read. Yay! Oh, do you see some different things about me today, my loyal viewers? Well, I changed my hair color. What color is my hair, Nate? Is it blue? Is it blue? No. Is it red? No, it is. Take your 2 fingers, put your thumb in the middle and give it a wiggle. It is Purple. It's the color that we see in grapes and jelly and monsters on TV. How do we spell purple? Purple. So Miss Kim's hair is purple. I'm wearing a purple shirt. So we must be all about the color purple. You know it. That's right. So producer Nate and I are going to be reading this fabulous book. It's a classic, and it's called Harold and the Purple Crayon. Did you see what I just did? I said purple, and then this is crayon, like you're coloring on a piece of paper. Here's your paper. Here's your crayon. Crayon. Harold and the Purple Crayon. Now look who this is. Ooh. Producer Nate, can you see in the camera this special character? And this is Harold. This is Harold. Now Harold, here, the Harold that I have, he's got his little hoodie on, but he's got his blue jammies on, just like the Harold in our story. Now, this is a classic book called Harold and the Purple Crayon. Fun fact, my mommy used to read me this book when I was little like you. And it's a magic cover. Look at that, friends. You know, we talk about a magic cover. The picture goes on. And here's Harold. Here's the title. And look, all of his crayon scribbles, marks, and art are all over both the front and the back. So, producer Nate and I are going to be doing some partner reading, which means that producer Nate and I are going to be reading together as a what? As a team. And he's going to be reading all the words on his side, and I'm going to be reading all the words on my side. But I don't think we can get started without my partner, right? We're going to be doing a partner read, so I need my partner, my sidekick, my assistant, my cameraman, my producer, my son, my kid, my everything. Come on over, producer Nate. He's going to roll on over to his spot. And look what producer Nate is wearing today. He's wearing a purple hat and a purple shirt. Because it's all about what, Nate? Purple is the color that we see in grapes and jelly and monsters on TV.
And Harold's crayon.
And Harold's purple crayon. And Nate's purple hat. And Miss Kim's purple hair. How do we spell purple? Purple. So, this is Harold and the Purple Crayon. Harold is our character. And what is a character? The character lives in the story. The character lives in the story. Hi-ho, librario. The character lives in the story. So, this is Harold and the Purple Crayon by Crockett Johnson. He's the author. What does the author do? The author writes the book. The author writes the book. librario, the author writes the book. He's also the illustrator, which means he drew all of these pictures along with Harold and his purple crayon. Harold and the purple crayon. I love this because Harold is making and creating so many different things with his magic purple crayon. Harold and the purple crayon. I'm going to have Harold look right there.
One evening, after thinking it was over for some time, Harold decided to go for a walk in the moonlight.
The moonlight? This is our sign for the moon. See, it looks kind of like a crescent moon, doesn't it? Oh, the moon looks good to me. And when I see the moon on any night, it's such a pretty sight. It gives off such a glowy light. The moon looks good to me, to me. The moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. So there's Harold. He's creating a moon. Because, you know what? There wasn't any moon. So Harold needed a moon for a walk in the moonlight.
And he needed something to walk on.
And he did. So he created a nice straight line. And what is that turning into? It's turning into, oh no, I dropped Harold. What do we call that? Oops-a-daisies. He made a long, straight path so he wouldn't get lost.
And he set off on his walk, taking his big purple crayon with him.
That's right. He set off on his walk, bringing his big purple crayon along with him. But he didn't seem to be getting anywhere on the long, straight path.
So he left the path for a short cut across a field. And the moon with him.
That's right. The moon is kind of like his sidekick. It's kind of coming along for the walk. The shortcut led right to where Harold thought a forest ought to be.
So he didn't want to get lost in the woods, so he made a very small forest with just one tree in it.
Just one tree, so he won't get lost. It turned out to be a peach tree? No. It turned out to be a Christmas tree. No. It turned out to be an apple tree. I love apples. I love apples. And I eat them every day. I love red ones. I love green ones. Apples keep the doctor away. Why? Because they are such good grow food. The apples would be very, oh, excuse me, Nate, that was your part. Oopsie.
The apples would be very tasty, Harold thought when they got red.
Yeah, they're not quite red then, are they? They're kind of purple. So he put a frightening dragon under the tree to guard the apples.
It was a frightening.
A terribly frightening dragon. Look at those big, sharp teeth he made. It even frightened Harold. So he backed away.
His hand holding the purple crayon shook.
It shook. You see how it's starting to make some different kinds of lines? Suddenly, Harold realized what was happening. What's happening? He made some water. He made some magic with his purple crayon, and he made water.
But by then, Harold was over his head in the ocean.
That's right. He was underneath the water in the ocean. So he came up, thinking fast. What is he making here, Nate? Is he making a goat? Is he making a coat? No, what's he making, Nate?
He's making a boat.
That's right. And in no time,
he was climbing aboard a trim little boat.
A trim little boat, a boat that's perfect size for Harold. And he quickly set sail. So he made it not a motorboat, he made it into a sailboat.
And the moon sailed along with him.
That's right. He was sailing along with his sidekick, the moon. After he sailed long enough, Harold made land without much trouble. vacation. The sandy beach reminded Harold of picnics. And the thought of picnics, oh, his body started talking to him. The thought of picnics made him feel tired, made him feel like he has to go potty. No, it made him feel what? Hungry.
So he laid out a nice, simple picnic lunch.
That's right, a nice simple picnic lunch. He's making a little picnic blanket, and it looks like he's putting some food on the blanket, because that's what a picnic is. It's eating your food outside on a picnic blanket. When Harold finished his picnic, there was quite, I skipped a page. What do you call that? Oops-a-daisies. There was nothing on his picnic blanket except for pie.
But there were all 9 kinds of pie that Harold liked best.
All 9. There's 9 kinds of pie. So maybe like a pumpkin pie, an apple pie, a blueberry pie, a chocolate cream pie, a coconut cream pie, a lemon meringue, a cherry pie, a chocolate cream pie, and a peach pie. All different kinds of pies. Maybe even like a chicken pot pie. That's what I like. When Harold finished his picnic, there was quite a lot of pie left.
He hated to see so much delicious pie go to waste.
So, it looks like he's starting to create something. Maybe something to eat up all those leftover pies. So Harold left a very hungry moose. Yes, he looks quite hungry. And a very deserving porcupine to finish up all that pie.
You should have made a hyena.
I know, right? They can eat anything. Or a goat, right?
Oh, eat forever. And when he went,
And off he went.
looking for a hill to climb to see where he was.
That's right. So he's going to start making a line that's going to go up, 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 so we can see how far he was and where he was. Harold knew that the higher up he went, the farther he could see. So he decided to make the hill into a tall, tall mountain.
If he went high enough, he could see through a window of his bedroom.
Oh my goodness, I hope so. I hope he can see the window of his bedroom so he can get himself home soon. He was feeling tired, so his body was talking to him again, wasn't he, Nate? He was feeling hungry, and now he's feeling tired. And he left, and he felt that he ought to be getting back into bed.
He hoped he could see his bedroom window from the top of the mountain.
Do you think he will? Do you think he'll see his bedroom window from the top of that tall, tall mountain? But as he looked down over the other side, he slipped, and there was Nate.
And there wasn't any other side of the mountain. He was falling in thin air. Wait.
Ooh, Nate does good falling sound effects, doesn't it? But luckily, before he fell to the ground, he kept his wits about him and, of course, his trusty purple crayon.
He made a balloon, and he grabbed onto it.
That was really smart thinking, wasn't it? Because a balloon is going to help him stay floating. And he made a basket under the balloon, big enough for Harold to stand in.
He had a fine view from the balloon, but he couldn't see his window. He couldn't even see a house.
Oh my goodness, I wonder what he does see. So he made a house with windows.
And he landed the balloon on the grass in the front yard.
Ooh, that was smart. Nice clean landing on the grass. None of the windows was his window.
He tried to think where his window ought to be.
Yeah, so good with his trusty purple crayon, he can make it anywhere he wants. He made some more windows.
He even built big buildings full of windows.
So many buildings, like skyscrapers you might see in the city.
Skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers. He made lots of buildings full of windows.
He made a whole city full of windows.
Oh my
to look like
goodness.
New York.
I mean, it looks like downtown, right?
Downtown New York.
But none of the windows was his window.
He couldn't think where it might be.
Where did it go? Where could it be? He decided to ask a police officer.
The policeman pointed the way Harold was going anyway. But Harold thanked him.
He said, "Thank you, police officer. I appreciate your help." And he walked along with the moon, wishing he was in his room and in his bed.
Then suddenly Harold remembered.
He remembered. What did he remember? He remembered where his bedroom window was when there was a moon.
It was always right around the moon.
It was always right around the moon. So look what Harold's doing with his magic purple crayon. He created that window with the moon in it. And then Harold made his bed. Now, do you see what they mean by that? Does that mean pulling up the covers and straightening the pillows? No, he made his bed with his what? His magic purple crayon.
He got in it and he drew up the covers.
Did you get it? That's a joke. He drew up the covers. That's what you call it when you pull up the covers, but it's also when you actually draw the covers with his magic purple crayon. And the purple crayon dropped to the floor, and Harold dropped off to sleep. Well, that was quite an adventure Harold had with his magic purple crayon. That's right, Harold, that was an adventure. You know, you could do an adventure just like Harold today. All you need is a crayon, and maybe your favorite color is blue, like mine. Maybe your favorite color is purple, like Nate's. But all you need is a crayon and a big piece of paper, and then you can create your own Harold-like adventure. You should try it today. It's super fun. I love to draw and make art, and I certainly love the color purple. Well, can you believe it is time for us to say goodbye to all of our friends? But first, let's not forget our manners, because what are our manners? Please and thank you, please and thank you. Sounds so nice, sounds so nice. Manners are important, manners are important. Be polite, be polite. So let's show our gratitude to Nate. Thank you, Producer Nate. I could not pull this off without you. I love partner reading with you. So goodbye, Nate. He's gonna roll all over to his camera and producer spot while Harold and Miss Kim say goodbye to all of our friends. And a one, and a two, and a three. Goodbye, grown-ups. It was so magical to see you, kiddos. We're so happy you joined us, readers. We're glad you came to read. Yay! Well, thank you, loyal viewers, for joining us today on this magical Monday. We hope to see you on Fabulous Friday, where we again will be choosing a book from our miscellaneous book box. So we hope to see you there. So in the meantime, I hope you stay healthy, happy, and positive. And if you ever miss a Miss Kim Storytime, where can you go? You could boogie on over to our Miss Kim Storytime YouTube channel and watch any videos you like at any time that you like. So I hope to see you on Friday, and make it a fabulous day. And know you loyal viewer, I love you. Have a great day.